On guys, hey, Jason here with Our Missouri Yard. For those of you that don't know me, I'm just an average guy with a passion for lawn care, and I live in a blended family with 3 kids. She takes care of the flowers, I take care of the lawn. Welcome to our channel. So today I have basically 3 projects I need to take care of. Yesterday in the last video I showed you our flower beds, give you a little tour of the property, and cleaned up the flower beds, got the leaves and stuff out, some of the leaves out of the flower beds. And today I got to rake those up. That's the one project. Another one is I got to get our bird feeder filled up, and our pole is crooked, so I got to get that straightened up too. The one other thing is I need to get some soil samples. I got the Soil Savvy soil sample kit coming in the mail, so I want to get my soil tested to see how I am with all my nutrients and macros and micros and whatnot. So I got to get that done because tonight we're supposed to get 3 to 6 inches of snow. So let's get over here to the bird feeders. All right, project number 1. So we had a horrendous windstorm the other day, and you can see our bird feeder pole's a little crooked, so I got to get that done, get that straightened out. And then our 2 bird feeders, got a finch feeder, and then we got another bird feeder there. Got to get those straightened out and get that filled up. All right, so I got those filled up. Just kind of got a mix of different types of bird seed in that one. And then the blue one, just a mix of wild bird, songbird seed, and it looks like that's in pretty bad shape. We're gonna have to replace that this spring. It used to be pretty, but it's not so pretty anymore. One thing I did notice over here in our heated bird bath is that it is out of water. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in there. Like I said, we're supposed to get 3 to 6 inches of snow tonight, so that will add a lot of moisture to it, a lot of water to it. So I'm not going to put a whole lot of water in there, but I got to get that taken care of too. And then we'll move on to the next project, which is raking up leaves. All right, real quick, guys, just want to make a quick comment. Some of you may be asking, hey, Jason, I thought you guys lived in Missouri. Why do you have an Iowa shirt on? Well, here's the story. Real quickly, I grew up in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, lived there until I was 16, and then moved down here to mid-Missouri. And I got to tell you, once a Hawkeye fan, always a Hawkeye fan. Go Hawks. All right, here we go. Here's one of the flower beds here. This is our lower one, and right by the road there you can see. So as a reminder or refresher, yesterday I spent time out here in the flower beds raking out all the leaves and some of the dead material. I didn't get it all, but I wanted to get most of it. Today I'm going to rake it up. I had originally thought I'd just mow it over and mulch it and bag it and put it in bags, but I think that's just going to be a little more work than what I need to do right now. So I'm just going to rake it up and put it in bags. And the big flower bed up front in our shade garden had a lot more leaves than I thought it was going to be, so it just wouldn't be efficient to mow it. So we're going to rake it up and bag it up and then haul it off to the yard waste. I'm about out of battery power, so I'm not going to be able to get any footage of this one. Hopefully I'll go and get the battery, put up on the charger and get some footage later. All right, so I got the other flower beds raked up, and down here to our shade garden is the last one. The one that definitely has the most leaves to it. Got the phone charged a little bit. We're up to, I think it was like 43%. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Again, show you again the little path we put in last fall. It was a fun time. As you can see, I didn't get all the leaves. That was not my real intention. I just wanted to get a majority of them out, so I can get them raked up, and we'll haul them off here in a little bit. And of course, the always building pile of sticks. So let me get to work, and this time I'll actually show you some of it. looks like I'm going to need to get another bag. Did I mention it's like 30 degrees out here? It is cold. And everything is wet. It makes it even colder. So, get another bag and I'll be right back. Alright, so I want to show you guys something. And I hope you can tell. Let's see if I can find a good area. See here? Maybe I'll get down low. You see how that grass is all matted down? That's from all the snow we had earlier this year. Normally I'd rake that up to just kind of lift the grass up a little bit, get some air movement going through there. But as I said before, we're getting ready to have another round of snow come through. So I'm going to wait until that snow comes and that melts, and then I'm going to rake up the entire yard. I'm not going to rake it. All I'm doing is just lifting it up a little bit, lifting the grass up. That'll help get some air movement through and reduce the chances of getting what's called snow mold. So hopefully we can take care of that. Story of our relationship right here. I just get done cleaning out all the flower beds and raking up, and Heather comes out and decides to, in her leopard fur coat, decides to come out, and now she's going to start trimming all of her flowers and get the dead heads off and whatnot.
I came out here to pick up poop. I got sidetracked.
Came out to pick out poop and got sidetracked. From those two. Charlie. That's Charlie, the good dog. And that's Lexi.
Perfect dog.
Lexi and I don't get along.
She's precious.
It's time to, got that all blown off, all cleaned up, so it's time to load up some brush, a big brush pile we have, put that in the back of the trailer. I'm going to come around and pick up the bags of leaves and going to head out to the yard waste. Take care of all that. When I get back, then I will attempt to do some soil samples. We'll see. Hey, I'm almost done here, but I thought I'd do a quick video to show you. Well, there's my brush pile that's been in my trailer. But this is our yard waste area. This is where we take all of the brush and trees and stuff like that. There's a pile of mulch they have that they make from it. They sell the mulch, I believe. And then we got area over here for leaves and grass clippings and that kind of thing. So we're pretty blessed to have a place like this. Just gotta unload and dump it. So my day is almost complete. I almost got all 3 of my projects done. All I have left is to get the soil samples. So I don't actually have the Soil Savvy soil sample kit yet, but from what I've seen online for the directions, I need to get samples from somewhere between 4 to 8 different sections of the yard. And since I don't have that many different sections, I'm just going to get one from each side of our front yard, our side yard, and then the back area between the fence and the driveway, kind of next to between the barn and the road. I'm just going to get them from those areas, and hopefully that'll be enough. I'm supposed to get the instructions say get soil from anywhere between 0 to 6 inches deep. So I guess I'm going to try to go 3-4 inches deep, just get a little bit from a little area, and then I'm just going to put into a Tupperware piece of plastic kind of container, and then I'll just wait till I get the kit so I can send it off. And here we go. This will be the first section, right here in the front yard, kind of in the right by the shade garden. So I'm just gonna dig down there a little bit, and I asked them, and they said it didn't matter if the soil was wet at all. So I'm gonna pick some of these roots out. And I'm going to be seeding in a couple weeks so that bare spot will be covered back up. All right, on to the next one. Section here. I'm on the still front yard, kind of by the black fence. Take that out of the way. Hey, look, there's a little earthworm. Get the extra roots out. Get that leaf out of there. Repair that. All right, now I'm going to go onto the side of the road right next to the fence. I'll take you with me. Right here should be a good spot. Grass is thicker here. There we go. So what this test is going to do is going to see where I am in my nitrogen levels, potassium, potash, that kind of thing. And it's also going to tell me the levels on my micronutrients like the iron, manganese. There's a couple other ones. I just can't remember off the top of my head. And then what'll happen is once they have the results, they'll email them to me, and I'll get a nice, neat-looking graph that I'll be able to use to see what I have, and that'll help determine what I need to do. Whether if it's too acidic, I can add lime to it. If it's low on nitrogen, I can really pop it with some nitrogen. If I need to add some potash, I can do that. So that is section 3. Now I'm going to go down to this area on the other side of the driveway. Find a spot, maybe a little bit thinner. Here's a good one. Hey, there's another earthworm. Look at that. That's usually a pretty good sign. A little baby one. Grass and roots out of it. And from what I've seen, this is going to be more than enough dirt. And what I'll do is hopefully it'll dry out a little bit, and then I can really get it mixed up. And then once I get that kit, I'll give them a little, it goes into a little cup. And I'll put the sample in there and get it mailed off. There we go. I am done for the day. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to like and subscribe to the video, and be sure to hit the notification so you can get notified every time you get a new video. Thanks a lot.